So, Dax, can I tell you a story? Are you going to pay attention to me? Yeah. So, I've been saying to my friends, the two I have, that's what happens when you're a little weird. No one wants to hang out with you. Or they do, and then they realize it's not as fun as they thought. So, anyways, Dex, I was bragging about how good my gym is. I hear and I see online how bad guys are at the gym, and I'm like, no, they're good at my gym. We have all colors of the rainbow. And there's only maybe one or two people who stink really bad. And one's a Caucasian guy, and the other one might be, I don't know what he is. But anyway, but it happens, right? But our gym is good, and guys are nice. Well, today I thought, oh, I love working out. I'm going to have such a good time. Even though my workout was hard, I am in the throes of the workout. For those of you who go to the gym, is there any gym bros out there that watch me? Probably not, but maybe, because you like sweet little cats and crazy ladies. But anyway, so I went and I was working out on one of the parts of the cable. Yeah, I was. And guess what happened, Dexter? We were coexisting great. I went left, he went right. So Dex, come on, the story's gonna take a little while. And I said, oh, you can go this way and make it more comfortable for you. And he's like, no, I'm good. Okay, so flash forward. He leaves because he's done, and I straighten out, and I'm in between the two cable sections. And this guy comes along, and he starts doing some cable arm things, and he's gone on an angle, which is nice because he sees I've already got my straight spot. Well, I start squatting, and all of a sudden, my whole entire body brushes against this guy. Because what is he doing in between his sets? What is he doing, Dex? You know what he's doing? He decided he's going to hang from the hang bar that's there. Even though when you do your cable squats, you have to come out to the middle. Anyway, that's boring to people. Anyway, I'm set up properly. And what happens? I look at him and I go, what are you doing? I didn't even know you were behind me. And he goes, well, I want to hang from the bar. And I said, listen, if you want to do that, go to one of the other stations because there's lots of hang bars. And he's like, no, I want to because I'm working in here and there. And then he goes, it's a cable setup. You can move on different angles. And I said, but the thing is, I don't want to. We're coexisting, and you already are doing one exercise. Like, I don't know. And he was from Australia. I'd never seen him in my gym. I could hear that accent, and he was being I'm not saying men from Australia are like that, but if he was any representative, oh my goodness. So he said, well, I want to, so you're just going to have to move. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm not moving. I said, I was here. I was all set up. There's lots of room for you to do your cable, triceps, whatever you're doing. Yeah, but I want to hang from the bar in between sets. And I said, you take too long. I have my stuff on a timer. I do it every 40 to 45 seconds. You hang there and you play on your phone and stand in the way. Like it's like a whole 3-minute event. I don't want to wait for you. So anyways, he goes and says, whatever. So he's doing his cable thing. So the minute I start squatting, I don't even know he's behind me. He's hanging from the bar again. And when I come up from my squat, my whole body rubs against him because I don't know he's behind me. It's like he's doing it on purpose. And so I said, I stopped and I said, what are you doing? And I said, okay, so you want to hang from the bar. Why don't you do it between my sets? Why do you have to start them the minute my back is turned? And then he keeps playing with the cable thing. He says, you could go on an angle. And I said, okay, I've already moved twice for you, so I'm not doing it anymore. And he's just looking at me. And it took like 5 minutes. He actually stepped forward. He stuck his face in mine. And for some reason, I stepped forward too. What did I think I was gonna do? I was just so mad, but I was quiet about it. Anyways, he goes, whatever. And then I said, good. And he went to the side and continued doing his cable thing. You can't have the entire apparatus to yourself. That's what I said. But anyway, That's what happened at my gym today. Have you ever had a day like that, Dex? When you know you're gonna have a good day, you got pep in your step, and life is grand, and then it's because, you know what? The universe saw it. I was bragging about my gym. I was saying all the guys in that gym are great and wonderful, and this guy walks in, this Aussie. I'm not against the Aussies. And this other lady goes, "What happened over there?" And I told her, and she goes, "Oh, I think he's from Australia," and rolls her eyes. I don't really know much about men in Australia. I don't know. Aren't they pretty much all the same, men everywhere, with different, not like him, I mean. I know quite a few nice guys at the gym. Anyway, that's what happened, Dex, and that's all I have to say. You're like, sure you do. There's going to be 1,000 shorts. Oh, yeah, okay. But anyway, tomorrow's another day. He's like, no, we're not talking about tomorrow. That's why I got upset, right? Oh, excuse me. Is that why he's like, no, I don't want to play today. So, Dax, okay, that's it.